Time now for the Morning Rush.
We start with Kristen Curry.
Good morning. Seeing a mix of sunshine and cloud cover through the day today. More clouds than sun, though. A few spot showers possible over the far northern mountains and northeastern plains late tonight and into early tomorrow. Another round of a few spot showers over the north and northwest as we get into late Saturday and early Sunday. Albuquerque not favored for rain this time around. Sarah?
In just 30 minutes, APS will host a clothing drive for kids in need. People can drop off donations from 7:30 until 2 today here at the north parking lot of APS Administration Building. Students will then be able to pick up clothes at the APS Community Clothing Closet or at Goodwill. They will also be given free vouchers to pick out 3 outfits 3 times a school year. The clothing items they're looking for coming up in the 5 Facts. Crystal?
Bernalillo Public Schools says it's changing policies following tens of thousands of dollars being stolen by an employee. 45-year-old Antoinette Garcia has pleaded guilty to fraud charges in federal court. She was a bookkeeper for Bernalillo Public Schools. The superintendent says the district now has monthly training for all bookkeepers. The finance department also goes to schools to perform audits on school activity accounts.
This morning, APD says they don't want to send their officers who are in the National Guard to the border with Mexico. The department is asking for an exemption from Governor Susana Martinez to keep from sending APD's active National Guard members to the border. A spokesman says the department is already low on officers. APD has 71 military members and estimates are around 50 that are in the National Guard.
Happening right now, Belen police are working fast trying to track down 3 shooting suspects they believe may be heading out of state. Investigators say 2 people were shot Wednesday night. This morning they're looking for Trent Simpson, Deborah Simpson, and Charles Rubel. Police say the suspects may be in Colorado or on their way to Las Vegas, Nevada. Here are their pictures on your TV screens. They're believed to be driving a silver Kia.
Happening today, one of the teens accused of killing a man at Tower Park is expected in court. 15-year-old Santiago Armijo is expected to be arraigned for shooting and killing 25-year-old Larry de Santiago last month. Armijo and 16-year-old Jeremiah de la Pena are facing an open murder charge.
Today, a teen accused of killing another teen over $40 is scheduled to appear in court. Police say 16-year-old Brandon Caballeros shot and killed 15-year-old Carlos Rodriguez earlier this month because he loaned Rodriguez $40 and felt ripped off when he didn't pay him back. Today, a judge is expected to decide if Caballeros will remain behind bars until his trial.
Breaking overnight, China officials say they are preparing to fight the U.S. at, quote, any cost. This is the trade dispute with President Trump continues to escalate. Mr. Trump is ordering the U.S. to trade reps to consider slapping an additional $100 billion in tariffs on Chinese goods. Chinese officials say if the U.S. continues to persist, they will definitely fight back firmly.
On to breaking news out of Texas this time, where fire officials are monitoring an explosion and a fire at a Texas recycling plant. Take a look at your TV screens here. The fire broke out around midnight our time. Authorities are trying to keep it from spreading, but at this point, they're really just letting that fire burn itself out.
And today marks day 5 in Oklahoma over teachers' education funding. Oklahoma's legislature is taking up revenue-raising bills today after thousands of striking teachers stormed the Capitol all week. Now, the bills are not expected to increase the dwindling education budget, a key sticking point. But lawmakers say the bills would reassure teachers the money is there for pay raises.
On to new facts for you on this Friday morning. The nation's top doctor wants more people to carry the overdose medication naloxone. Surgeon General Jerome Adams issued a public health advisory while speaking at a drug abuse summit in Atlanta. He says friends and relatives of people at risk of an opioid overdose should have naloxone on hand and learn how to use it.
Happening now, the Santa Fe Police Department will soon once again have a bomb squad. The city says the department received a $24,000 grant from the State Department of Homeland Security to send 3 officers to the FBI's Hazardous Devices School. That's the only program in the country that trains and certifies bomb technicians. The team will be active again when the next officer completes the FBI program.
On to new news this morning. State Senator Joseph Cervantes is still in the governor's race this morning after winning a court battle against a rival. The Journal reports yesterday a judge dismissed a lawsuit from Democratic candidate Jeff Apodaca, claiming Cervantes did not get enough signatures to secure a spot on the ballot. Apodaca's campaign plans to appeal the ruling to the state Supreme Court.
Are you looking for a job? Santa Ana Star Casino Hotel is looking to hire hundreds of workers. The casino will open a new hotel and steakhouse in July. Managers are looking to hire people for the restaurant, plus security, valet, and other positions. If you're interested in applying, we've posted a link for you at alwaysonkRQE.com. Kristen?
Today's Metro Threat Index up to a 3, looking at breezy to windy conditions at the northwest. Wind speeds about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Do expect stronger winds to come in for the weekend. Crystal?
As you wake up this morning, you'll find 2 new religious statues at the base of Tome Hill, all thanks to Eddie Silva and Juan Aragon. The 2 came up with the idea of erecting the 10 Commandments at Tome Hill. They say the trek can be rigorous, so after designing the tablets, they placed them at the base of the hill, creating a new stop for a centuries-old tradition.
Well, dozens of people will be getting some money after Target settled a multi-million class action lawsuit that accused the retail giant of discriminating against Black and Latino job applicants. The lawsuit claimed Target used its background check to prevent minority applicants from getting hired. Target says its background check procedures have changed.
Okay, listen to this story. Goodyear motor home tires are being blamed for causing crashes that killed or injured 95 people over the last 20 years. This is according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. The agency is investigating whether the company's G159 tires are unsafe. Lawsuits allege the tires were designed for delivery trucks and not for recreational vehicles that travel at highway speeds. Kristen.
Time now for a check on your Friday morning commute. Getting busy out there already. I-25 southbound near Montano. Looking at a little bit of a slowdown in I-25 northbound near Oak Street, down to about 25 to 30 miles per hour. Of course, I'll keep tabs on that for you.
And finally, a new video this morning shows an eagle stealing the show at yesterday's baseball game. It happened during the Twins and Mariners pregame. Take a look here. Seattle Mariners player James Paxton was standing alone in the field for the national anthem when the bald eagle came swooping in, trying to land on his shoulder. Now, the eagle grazed his back before its handler was able to get the eagle safely back and off the field.
Wow.
Perfect timing during the national anthem.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Like, whoop, that's wrong guy.
That's a showstopper.
Handler.
He's like, what's on my shoulder?
Pretty
Oh,
cool.
bald eagle.
All right, time for the 5 facts.
Start with number 5 here. APS is asking the community to clean out their closets as the district hosts a clothing drive for kids in need. They're hoping people will drop off gently used clothing for students of all ages. Donation bins will be set up in the north parking lot of the APS administration building. They're looking for shirts, pants, and even school uniforms.
At number 4 this morning, police want to find a woman accused of leaving 6 dogs in an SUV to die. Annette Rosenau, a dog breeder from Estancia, was moving to Texas and needed help moving her 30 dogs. She hired a couple named Sarah and Sean on Craigslist and provided them with 2 cars, but the couple never left Albuquerque. Police say on Wednesday, a woman was seen in surveillance video parking a dark SUV outside the Rems nursery on Lomas with 6 of the dogs inside.
At number 3, breezy to windy conditions today with warm temperatures statewide. Overnight, we could see a few spot showers in the far northeast. Tomorrow looks to be even stronger with the wind, but you'll notice the temperatures climbing to near 80. Spot showers possible over the north and northwest late Saturday into Sunday.
And number 2, as people in New Mexico are preparing for a long fire season, fire officials are warning people of surprising ways fires can start. When many people think wildfires, they think of lightning strikes, campfires, and cigarettes as the usual culprits. But fire commanders say careless causes like old brake pads, chainsaws, welding equipment, and dragging chains can spark fires as well. Commander Latin says because Corrales has so many houses along the Bosque, they've been making home visits this year just to help educate people.
That brings us to number 1 here. We are getting a clearer picture of how many National Guard members could be stationed along the U.S.-Mexico border. The president says he's looking for a group from 2,000 to 4,000 members. He adds that they will likely stay stationed there until his promised border wall is built. The Pentagon and Homeland Security both maintain that exactly how troops will be used from each state will be up to the governors. The governor's administration says it will work with the federal government to determine specific tasks for New Mexico guardsmen and guardswomen.
All right. Well, we've got a lot coming up on Fox Mexico, guys. Look who's
Special
joining
guest.
us.
There he
Baseball's
is.
back. Orbit.
He's here.
He's in studio. We are talking Isotopes home opener next week. So join us. We have a lot more fun coming up.